Hey everyone, so an Arknights Endfield Demo has been released, and I wasn't in town basically when the demo released. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch it now. This is going to be my live reaction, like my first time watching it. I've only seen clips for it. Also, since I am still recovering, my voice would be on the lower side. I won't get super excited and such, but just know that I'm very excited for this game, and I'm super hyped that it's probably gonna come out next year. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer. Let me react to it because I have no idea what I'm getting into. I've been a huge Arknights fan, so let's go. Okay, this seems like the base is actually pretty good because I would imagine our Rhodes Island base to be like this. I imagine Rhodes Island to be like this. I don't know why. I know it's a land ship or something, but I just think that it has malls and all inside it for some reason. This actually reminds me of Death Stranding. Like Knot City, or the first few cities that you visit, and it has this futuristic stuff. It kind of reminds me of that, Death Stranding and all. And we have a lot of NPCs, which is nice, but it's beta, so they can just remove that. I mean, we had Cyberpunk, so I won't be super hyped on the amount of NPCs that I'm watching right now, but I hope there are some. I really like the female Endministrator though. I'm probably gonna stick with the female version. The UI, it's kind of familiar with Genshin Impact, like with the skills and stuff on the right hand side, and oh, that animation was sick. That's cool. That's nice. Okay, this actually reminds me now of Wuthering Waves, but take it up a notch because they have these unique animations, which is super cool. It is super good. This man is straight out of Final Fantasy. We have Po, Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. Po evolved. Po became an operator for Rhodes Island or something. She's the maid. Okay, I've seen a lot of photos of her. I have no idea who she is though. Chen Chi Liu something. I did see her profile online on the website, but yeah, I don't remember. But she's got that bubbly personality, which is nice. Which is like it's pretty cool. Okay, the environments look gorgeous. This is like Final Fantasy 15. I remember the moment when I first booted up Final Fantasy 15 on my laptop, and I was like, this game is so beautiful. So the environment details are amazing. Like I would rate it better than Wuthering Waves, even though we know Wuthering Waves is made on Unreal Engine, and this is I think is made on a version of Unity, but still the environment looks gorgeous. It's realistic, but it's not too overly realistic that it just feels out of place. Okay, I think we have toughness bars over here. Oh no, wait. I'll look into the combat more. I was just fawning. Oh, okay, we get more combat. Okay, I think. Oh. I think those are actually toughness bars, but they build towards the higher side. Like once they get full, they'll be broken or something like that. Their defense will be shattered. You see, Death Stranding it is. It's Death Stranding, man. And you have those generators. This is where Ifrit spends all her time in my Rhodes Island. And then she goes, huh? Oh, the base design was actually very good. It's very intuitive. And I'm 100% sure that I will be spending a good amount of time building my base. Because you know, the ideas that you can do with it. And with Arknights, I feel like, you know, base building will be a huge part of this game. I don't know why, but it just plays a huge important role in Arknights right now. So in Enfield, it's got to be important. But yeah, the world, it's gorgeous. It's got that, you know, it's got that mix of Death Stranding and Wuthering Waves. And then you have that hint of Arknights as well, because you know the lore and all. Like that's your elemental site or something. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be similar to building. Like, you know, we're gonna be focusing much on the building part. At least in the main hub area, I feel. Okay, what? More combat. Okay, I like we have quick swaps as well. But we aren't actually controlling the other character. So, like, can we... Like, I don't know. And the player hasn't switched yet. But I'm hoping that, you know, we can switch to other characters. Oh, you got a chest. Nice. Oh, we have to collect it. Like Genshin. It's not like Star Rail or Wuthering Waves. Okay, now we got the dude. I'm not a fan of the dude. I mean, the female one just looks more bratty and carefree, and that just, you know, she's cute. But we have the panda here. Look at the panda, bro. I really like the UI design that they've gone with. It's not very Genshin-y, like, you know, the Wuthering Wave style where they just, you know, one for one copied it. It's its own thing, but it, you know, takes inspiration from Genshin, which is nice because you have those character counts on the bottom left, which is very good because then you can see the full screen, unlike Genshin or Wuthering Waves where you have them in the middle right. Now I don't know how it would be optimized for the controller, because I'm assuming that, you know, these skill patterns would go into a circular form and the above ones would lose the F keys and all, but we'll wait and see. This area actually reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima, but you know, it's futuristic. Okay, I really like the cloth design, like, you know, the capes and all the clothing that they've given their characters. Although my favorite is Levatine Surtur, even though she's wearing next to nothing, I guess, but still she's Surtur, so obviously we got a sim for the Levatine. Now I don't know how characters would be upgraded. I'm assuming it would follow the same style as every other 3D gacha game, which is, you know, defeat the boss, get materials, farm materials in the open world. I really like this zipline structure. It really reminds me of Death Stranding a lot. Because in Death Stranding you had those zip lines where you went to deliver those packages, parcels. Yeah, they've put a lot of love in this game. I can feel it. It's very unique. It's very different, but it still is very much core to Arknights. Like I feel like this still reminds me of Arknights. It's not like something entirely different. Unlike whatever Hoyoverse is doing with ZZZ and Star Rail and Genshin, that company is cooking. This company, it feels like with Arknights, they wanted to create something 3D, so they have, but it's still at its core gives the same vibes as their 2D game does. Okay, so what's this? Boo boo farming. Throwback to the shoe event. Oh, it really is the shoe event. That's nice. I actually like how all your four characters, I mean three characters, follow you around. So you can see them doing just random stuff. I hope there'll be more unique, interactions between them. Like if you place um Angelina or Surtur together, or Perlica or Surtur together, and they'll have some unique interactions or something. Maybe some voice lines. That'd be pretty cool. Like, this seriously reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima, because the foliage in that game is so damn beautiful, and there's just the bamboo trees and the flowers and all. It's a perfect reminder. It's like they're taking the best of everything that I've played, and they making it into one. It's like a Genshin mixed with Death Stranding, mixed with Ghost of Tsushima, mixed with Arknights, mixed with some strategy games or something, base building and such. And the graphics are amazing. The graphics are pretty amazing. Like for a Unity game, just look at that background. I mean, I'm assuming, I think I read it somewhere that this game was being made on a heavily modified Unity engine. Although I may be wrong, because it could be an Unreal Engine as well, because these graphics are phenomenal. I just hope it's on the Unity engine, because that engine is much more modified, well optimized for lower hardware. Okay, look at this, man. That's RTX. That's gotta be RTX. I don't have an RTX. Oh, so okay. This is also part of the base, but they're working. So what we do every day after reset, when you have to switch at the bases and all, you can see them what they're doing here in 3D. I like that design. Yeah, one thing is I wish we can remove Endministrator's mask, while just free roaming, because I want to see that face. And there's the crafting bench, I think. Oh, that's pretty cool. Working. Yeah, I feel like this game is going to dive much more into the base building part. It's going to be a huge aspect of the game. That's pretty cool. It truly reminds me of Death Stranding a lot. I mean, I have no idea why, but it's like Arknights and Death Stranding had a baby, and that's Arknights Endfield. And it also feels much more closer, because we've been with Arknights, the lore of Arknights, the people of Arknights. So we know the races, we know the type of people. And we have heard of Talos-II in Arknights. I think it was in chapter 14. It was mentioned when the doctor was remembering Priestess. She loves us. Or we can simp. And we can get simped upon. Surtur, here I come. No man, I'm just hoping they give us a penance copy. Oh wait, we're in space, guys. So that was the ship. That was the spaceship that we are on, which is... Yeah, this game has me sold. I mean, I hope you get references to Lone Trail or something, but this game has me sold. I've applied to the beta, I hope I get in, but if I don't, it's still okay. Because, you know, I'll be playing this day one. Yeah, she's gonna sit. We're gonna control the ship. Let's go. That's a cool background. That's a cool wallpaper. Okay. Initial thoughts. It's going to be amazing. The game's going to be phenomenal, I believe. The game, I think it could prove to be a strong contender to Genshin. Because you know, the Arknights, story-wise, it's amazing. And with the 3D structure that they're going with the 3D game, I think they won't dive heavily into the dialogue portion. Like, you know, with 3D you have to animate stuff, you have to get stuff voice acted, so you won't have paragraphs and paragraphs of calcet language. You'll probably have shorter lines. I mean, it's kind of like Genshin, where Genshin, some people say it's long, but I don't find it that long compared to, like, you know, Arknights and stuff. So I feel like it will be in the same lines of Genshin Impact with the voice acting and the animation and such. The graphics are much better than Genshin, not gonna lie. It's comparable to Wuthering Waves. The graphics are phenomenal. The combat, from what little we saw and from what we've seen in the past, I feel like, you know, it's gonna be a team-based combat, kind of like Genshin, where, you know, but unlike other games, like, you know, where you're the sole character on the field, I feel in this game you will have all your teammates working together. So it's kind of like the Arknights game, the mobile game, where, you know, you have all your operators deployed and you are working together to protect the goalpost. Here you are working together to defeat the enemy, and you have these quick swaps available. You have, I think, timed ultimates, and I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be really fun. I just hope that we get an option to switch the character. Like, you know, I do not want to play the entire game as the Endministrator and have 3 other characters following me. And I would really like to, like, you know, once the Endministrator is built and all out, like, you know, just relax and, like, let me play with 4 other characters. Like, you know, maybe Surtur, Angelina, and then there's Perlica and one other character. I think I don't remember their names, but so yeah, I do not want to spend the entire game playing as a sole protagonist. But if that's the case, I mean, I'll work around it. It's not that big of a deal, because, you know, these 3 other characters will still follow me, and that's going to be it's going to create a different kind of bond with your characters, which I think is very unique. It's kind of like, you know, in Pokemon, where you have your Pokemon following you, or in certain games like Final Fantasy. Like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake, where you have Tifa and Aerith following you, and in certain stages you have Barrett following you. So I feel like if it's like that, it's gonna be really good. Story wise, I can't say anything right now because I'm still waiting for the game to drop. But graphics wise, we're in space. I hope we get answers, like, you know, Lone Trail, Kristen Wright, what happened to Terra, what happened to the doctor, is Calcit still alive, things like that. And I just hope that the artifact system, because, you know, games like these have artifact systems, and I've heard that this game also has an artifact system, so I just hope it's not that horrendous as Hoyoverse games, because, you know, I would like it to stick to the core, like, you know, in Arknights, where you just level your skills and then you're good to go. I just hope it's something very easy like that. Like, you know, you have the same equipment for every character, but it's like, rarity wise. So you have this white rarity, green, purple, blue, golden, stuff like that. But it's the same kit. You do not need to continuously farm day in and day out for that one perfect piece. I just hope it's not that very focused on the RNG part. And apart from that, I think there are weapons in this game. I mean, we saw the character layout, and there were weapons, there were artifacts, there were talent levels, ascension stats. So it's kind of like, leaning towards the Genshin Impact Wuthering Waves side of gameplay, but still I'm just waiting, like, I hope it's not that grindy for leveling up characters. Like, I hope we can level them up to a good amount. Like, in Arknights, we can level each operator up to E2 and skills at level 7 quite easily, fairly easily. It's when you want to do your masteries that the material requirement skyrockets, but up till skill level 7, it's quite easy to level them up. So I just hope it's something similar to that in Enfield. And apart from that, we gotta wait now. So there's that. This is my initial reaction. I mean, this game looks gorgeous, and I cannot wait to play it. But until then, thanks for watching. I hope I get into the beta so I can make videos and such for you guys. But if I don't, it is what it is, and I'll just make videos whenever the game comes out. But until then, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I do post Arknights stuff occasionally. Nah, I'm starting to focus more on it, and yeah, stick around, and hope you are excited for Endfield, because I am as well. And I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.